Hi guys, it's your girl qochemist, and I'm popping on camera to do I guess more of a demo. Well, I guess it's kind of a tutorial. Anyway, on these lock knots. So if you've been following me on Instagram and Snapchat, then you know I put these in probably close to 2 weeks ago, and I've been wearing my hair and enjoying having them in. I posted a picture on Instagram. It was a side-by-side comparison of my locks just hanging before I put the lock knots in and then afterwards. And quite a few people asked me if I would do a video, and I did mention at the time that there are tons of videos on YouTube already about lock knots, like tons, probably some I've never even seen before. If you do a search for lock knots, I'm sure you will find them. But I decided today to go ahead and, because I'm thinking about taking these out now, I decided to go ahead and show you guys how I put mine in, mainly because a lot of the videos that I do see require you to use rubber bands, and I did not use rubber bands on mine, so that would maybe be the only benefit of me doing another video. I actually have older videos where I did lock knots and I use rubber bands. So yeah, I'm going to show you. So I want to quickly shout out XayLi here on YouTube. She recently did a lock knot video, and that definitely inspired me to put lock knots back into my hair because I was getting a little bored with my hair just hanging. And also the XayLi Show, I'm not sure what her channel is called now, but about a year or so ago she did a video on lock knots when she still had her locks, and it just really made the process just so simple to me. Like, I don't know, before it just seemed like it was so stressful the way it had been explained. It just seemed like it had to be so precise and exact in measurements and all these things, and she just simplified it for me. And so ever since then, she's just made it easy for me to do it. So I will link below the XayLi video and the videos by the XayLi Show. Now, I went to look for those two, the video that I watched, and she had some videos up on her channel, but I didn't quite see the footage that I recalled seeing that, you know, simplified the process for me. So hopefully I'll still link those videos, and probably just a few others, because, you know, I'm doing a direct upload from my phone, and I'm not going to be able to zoom in and do all the stuff that other people have probably done in their videos. So you'll probably want to watch those just so you can see, you know, people do them again and again, in case you don't catch on for the few that I'm about to do. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take down a couple of my lock knots. So I actually am going to take these down. Now, what you're about to see does not look impressive because I actually had taken these down earlier and was having filming issues. So that's why they look really just womp womp, because they are already damp. So one thing you need is, you know, damp locks. You can choose to retwist your roots, or you can choose not to. I choose not to personally. I've not retwisted all year so far, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So the first thing you want to do is dampen your hair. You can do that with water. You can do that with product. However you want to go about doing it, just do it. So there you go. So what I like to use is either a hairpin or this crochet tool that you would use for crochet braids or whatever, to help me pull the end through the loop. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute, just to simplify your process. So first thing you want to do, like I said, you have your dampened hair. I like to put about 3 fingers in there. And so here's what I'm doing. I'm taking this lock, laying it across the 3 fingers, pulling it up behind the 3 fingers, and from there I'm going to start wrapping this part around the hair that is doubled up. See what I'm doing? And then when I get to the end and you have this little tail sticking out, it's going to go through. This is what I meant by the loop. This is the loop that was formed when you doubled the hair on itself. Now, depending on how thick your hair is or how thin the tips of your locks are, whatever, it may be hard to just poke it right through the loop. So what I like to do is take this hairpin. I'm going to use the hairpin for this demo. Stick it through the loop. Take the end of the lock on the other side. Stick it through. and then use the hairpin to pull it through the loop like so. And now my hair is pretty much secured. I then go one further step. I'll go back up, hold my roots very carefully so I'm not pulling and putting stress on my roots, and I slide the hair that I have looped around just down a little bit, just to further secure that hair that I stuck through the loop. And there you have it, one lock knot. I'm going to demo it again. Now this lock, of course, is a lot longer than the first one I showed you, but my process will be pretty much the same. So let's get started. I'm going to take, in this case, I'll probably take 4 fingers instead of 3. So down, up, and start wrapping. Wrapping, 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 till I get all the way down to the bottom. And then you have your little piece sticking out, and you have your loop, and then you take your hairpin, stick it through your loop, then you grab the tail through the hairpin and use it to pull it through the loop. You definitely want to always do this on damp hair. I'm having trouble. Okay, there it is. And there you have it. Another lock knot. So yeah, that's how I did it. I guess I could do one more, but I think that's enough. So basically it's fingers, lock over fingers, behind fingers, and then you start wrapping the hair down until you get to the loop at the bottom and you stick the tip through the loop. So again, I hope you found this video helpful. I will link the video by XayLi. Definitely check her channel out. She has beautiful locks. She does lock tutorials and she does makeup videos, and she's just really cool. I follow her on Snapchat. She just seems like a really cool chick. So definitely check out her channel. Also the XayLi Show. She no longer has locks, but she's just super creative all around. And I will try to find those 2 lock knot videos that she did, as well as link a few more lock knot videos below. Just, you know, so you can watch the technique, which is really not that complicated once you figure it out. But I think the first time I did it, I had to watch it a few times. I know Cheska Locks, I know she did several. I think she was one of the first people I actually saw do lock knots in a YouTube video. So yeah, there's like I said, there's tons of lock knot videos, tons. But hopefully this one was helpful for you, because like I said, it doesn't require rubber bands. Also, I will say, if you follow me on Snapchat, you know that I actually washed my hair with my lock knots in. That's how secure these are, without a rubber band. All I did was take sections of my locks after I sprayed the roots. I don't have my bottle, but I had a spray bottle with shampoo and water. I sprayed all over, especially down into my roots, and then I just sectioned large sections of these lock knots with a rubber band like that. I was looking crazy. I had a bunch of sections all over my head. And then I got in the shower like I normally do, and I was able to shampoo down at the roots and do all that, and then let the water run through it. And then when I got out of the shower, I took each section down and just surveyed it to see if any came unloose. I think maybe a total of 5 lock knots out of the 102 that I have on my head actually came loose, and I had to, just at the bottom, not completely loose, and I had to secure them. And then after I towel dried my hair pretty well, I took my leave-in conditioner that I like to use, sprayed that all over, and I like to let my hair air dry. Depends on your hair what you like to do. And then they've been in ever since. So yeah, it's a pretty durable style. It's a nice way to switch it up if you're tired of your hair just hanging down. I'm thinking about taking these out because I'm going to be going out of town, but at the same time I'm thinking if I leave them in, maybe the TSA people won't be patting me down like you know, I'm a pet instead of a person. But it's a whole nother video. But yeah, guys, I hope you found this helpful. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. I mean, it really helps me to know that you like the video and encourages me. And share this video on your other social media platforms, and comment below, and definitely subscribe. I'm not as consistent as some people, but I try. And if people request things, whether it's here or on all of my any of my other social media, whether it's Snapchat or Instagram or even my Facebook page, all at qochemist, I try my best to at some point get back to you. So yeah, guys, I hope you found this helpful. I hope you liked it. I'll just give you a whole turnaround so you can see, you know, how this looks. And I like to kind of fluff mine up and try to get them to be a little funky, not just hanging. Of course, if your hair is longer, then your lock knots are probably going to hang a little longer. So yeah, but I really like this style, and I hope you found it helpful, and thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.